5 Chinese technologies that could change the world. Why is the world increasingly cautious about China? The answer isn't just that the country is the world's factory, but that it's pouring massive resources into research and technological innovation. With an annual R&D budget nearing $500 billion, far exceeding many nations combined, China is sending a clear message. It doesn't want to copy anymore. It wants to define the future. So what are the technologies that show this ambition? Let's walk through 5 striking examples. Let's start with the CR450 high-speed train. In just a few years, China rolled out a bullet train designed to run at 450 kilometers per hour. That number is impressive, but what's more striking are the improvements behind it. Over 10% lighter, 22% less air resistance, and nearly 20% lower energy consumption. All of this has been independently verified. For a country as vast as China, super-fast rail doesn't just make travel more convenient. It expands logistics capacity, drives trade, and multiplies the nation's competitive edge. Next comes the artificial sun. At the East Institute in Hefei, Chinese scientists managed to sustain plasma at 100 million degrees Celsius for more than 1,000 seconds, a world record. This is still experimental, and commercialization may take decades. But while much of the world is still struggling with solar panels and wind farms, China is betting on an energy source that could redefine the 21st century. Another headline grabber is Hypersonic Flight. A Chinese prototype has already hit Mach 656 in testing. That's more than 6 times the speed of sound. In theory, this could mean flying from China to the US in just 2 hours. But let's be clear. That's still only theoretical. There's no real flight yet. Even so, the signal is obvious. China doesn't just want to outpace the US in defense technology, it wants to rewrite the rules of commercial aviation. If travel times shrink to extremes, the geopolitical and economic map of the world will inevitably shift. Moving into neural technology, we get to the brain-computer interface. Elon Musk often makes headlines with Neuralink, but in China, dozens of labs and companies are quietly racing ahead. The government has set a target, achieve a breakthrough by 2027, and lead the world by 2030. Some reports claim a device called NIO has already been implanted in a patient, but so far there's no solid scientific evidence. What is certain is that China is pouring massive investment and has already started clinical testing. If successful, BCI won't just transform healthcare, helping paralyzed patients move again. It could open the door to controlling computers, robots, even weapons with nothing but thought. And finally, let's look at humanoid robots, a field that sparks both fascination and fear. Some sources mention Zipang Ayan and a 100 billion yuan investment, but there's no reliable confirmation of that. What's real is even more remarkable. Kaiwa Technology is developing a gestation robot with an artificial womb, projected to carry and give birth by 2026. Agibot has already mass-produced humanoids, nearly 1,000 units in 2024, backed by BYD. Engine AI unveiled the SEO-1 robot, standing 5'7", weighing 121 pounds, able to run, jump, and even perform flips. Leju Robot has been selling humanoids since 2016, while Deep Robotics, famous for its quadrupeds, has stepped into humanoid territory as well. Put together, this paints a picture of an entire ecosystem, from industry to services to the military and even reproduction. When you connect all these dots, you see China's full-spectrum ambition. Some achievements are already confirmed, others remain theoretical. But the common thread is a coordinated push for innovation. In infrastructure, energy, aviation, neuro-AI, and robotics. The goal isn't just to catch up, it's to set the rules of the game. And that, more than cheap factories, is why the world truly has to reckon with China.